Oh, sir.
Too many assorted thoughts running through my brain. How do you begin? You pick up the clap. That's how you begin a treacherous a treacherous tale to the doctor. You pick up the clap. Ay, ay, ay. Bandage removal. All right. Enough is enough. Can you tell I'm on a Saturday vibe? This is where I'm at. I got no hype energy. I'm cool and chill today. I hope you feel it too. MiSuNDERStoOd 2. Terrence talks too much. International speaking and coaching. Day 26. 10. 35, 40. Take one. Action. Go. Deep breaths in and out together. Oh yeah, okay. As we get into the groove and the flow and the feel of the day. No, cause you gotta get some energy, bruh. That ain't gonna get it done today. That's not gonna get it done. Hi, camera 4. You're not where you usually would be. That's because instead of having you, the camera, behind the camera, I thought we would bring camera 4 in front of the camera for today as we await her assorted, miscellaneous, and lack thereof parts for proper technical use. It's just not here. I still cannot find that piece. So I'm gonna order something today. It's like a huge bag of pretty essential things that make zero sense that they're not here or where they have gone. So until then, I welcome camera 4. And I welcome you, beautiful listeners, viewers, my adventurees. Thank you for adventuring with me. I am Terrence Taylor. This is MiSuNDERStoOd 2, day 26. It's a Saturday. I am cool. I am very chill. I got a few cool updates to give you, which is part of why I'm as zen as I am right now. My Ford Bronco. Oh man. My Ford Bronco and my editing of yesterday. Those are the two things. Uno, dos. My topics for you for today. As I sip my extra warm, scalding hot peppermint tea. And then I get us into where we need to be. Don't ask. I got I'm a hip hop baby. What you want? Housekeeping for today. I got two things to chat to you about. The first is this retro throwback that I have on my chest right now. This is the very first ever design, the very first sample products to ever have the Change logo on them, ever in life. This little small human was not even born. I threw an event January 23rd. Was he born? No, he was born. That's a lie. He was wee bitty. The event was, January 23rd, 2020. And I wanted to showcase a bunch of the work that I'd done, and I just had an event, made some food, made some clothes, gave out some weed treats, and showed a bunch of the stories that I had created, whether they were for me, for clients, for people that I had in the room. Like, it was just a moment for me to celebrate myself and just acknowledge some of the people who had been a part of my story up until that point. So I made them. Went and bought these hoodies at like fucking Zara or something. I just wanted to have something to make, put something on it. We ripped the tags out of these. We did custom woven labels. So this says sample property of TTM, not for resale. That's a Nike inspiration. The custom labels on the back. I even had price tags and sizes, and this was sold apparently to me. And I just, it has the big logo. It's the only thing I ever made that had the big logo across the chest. As I'm looking at it on the camera, I'm not mad at it. It's the first time I've like really seen it in real life. When I talk about making the logo with a box around it, it was for this reason. Like the letters individually existing, like it kind of creates weird ridges and lines and wrinkles in the design that I didn't love. So I think that's part of why I went away from the big logo on the chest and stuck with something left chest, small, center neck, small. I see now, even in recording this, like the center neck ones, you can't even see them because of where the microphone sits. The left chest will be good, so that'll be a great addition. But now I'm looking at this, like at the very least, first of all, just because I don't wear hoodies with big logos across the front doesn't mean other people don't, doesn't mean that other people won't buy them. So that's my own brain getting in the way. But in terms of even just wearing something on camera, like without a big logo across the chest, it's going to be tough to see it. So yeah, now that I put this on, I'm probably going to do a sample run of these once the new pieces come in and see what the big chest logo looks like. I'm a fan of it. I'm a big fan of it. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to stop me from doing the thing. I went to embroider. I said, hey, here's my logo. They said, cool. Went to the mall, bought some sweaters, brought them over to the printer. 2 weeks later, I had what I wanted. This is like a teal, lightish, a light teal with like, it's like salmon, but it's like a fluorescent orangey pink salmon. It's kind of wild. Just the color contrast is crazy. You can't tell for shit. So yeah, I just thought I'd wear it today. It was in the closet. It's the only one that fit. I got a bunch of other ones in there that I just made. There's literally 6 hoodies in there that I just made to have. This is the thing that I do. Like, I just make something, went through the process of making it, and I'm like, all right, I don't care to sell the shit. It was primarily made for promotional materials. So, hey, we want to do a photo shoot, and it can't just be me wearing it. All right, well, that's why there's a small, medium, large of whatever, and somebody else can wear it. And then you don't put it out, so it just sits in the closet. Gave them out as gifts and items to people, and yeah, this is just what's left. So I kept one for me. I got one for the vault. One was made, and that's it. So today, on day 26, I have brought out the Supreme throwback, and welcome. Biggity box has arrived. I know what it is. You shouldn't maybe know what it is. Do you know what it is? I told you it was coming. You know what it is. Whether you remember, doesn't matter. We're going to find out. This came yesterday. And if the Heavy? The truth is, this couldn't have come at a better day. There's quite possibly, in the history of days for packages to arrive, this particular package on this particular day could not have been timed any more perfectly. What? Oh, shit. That didn't work. There's more in this package than I thought was going to be in this package. Yes. I don't care. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm going to save this one. Oh, shit. This is like, yo, and the rap dude got the money. They got the big stack of the money. Hey, I got it. This is great. Oh, I'm gonna hold that one. Wait, this is awesome. Yo, little young Christmas, little young Christmassy. We celebrate Kwanzaa though. We don't do that. Do it if you want. Oh, all right. Do you know? You should. This is the last one. Officially the very last card. 20. For some reason, I ordered 25 and I have 26. They gave us the extra. Thank goodness. Because we're back. Yes, new I Want My Change cards. These are postcards. Yes, and I got the big lines on the back. So I'll show you what I mean. This is awesome, yo. It's the only hilariously unfortunate part is as I work through the process, and now I Want My Change comes out once a week. MiSuNDERStoOd 2 comes out 5 days a week. The truth is I needed 750 or 500 of these in MiSuNDERStoOd. Not in I Want My Change. I will never, ever in the history of life ever need to buy more of these. Is it 750 or 500? If it's it's 500. 52 weeks, 10 years. 10 if I do this show for 10 years, only then will I ever need to buy more of these. So note to self, maybe we went 25 to 500, maybe go 25 to 100, and then 500. We learn as we go, but I have them. I'm sure I could use them for something else. And they now exist. Oh, the lines. That's what I was supposed to be doing. So bang. This whole card isn't full and the lines are tiny. This is just lines. So now I can actually do what I need to do. Oh yeah. Just like this is. And honestly, this might seem like so minor and so just little, but there's certain design things that make this process a little bit better. Like just the fact that on these, I just kind of write wherever. Like there's really, and sure, that's cool. But so then what's the point of putting lines? Like just make it make sense. Could I use it? Like, yeah, there's just these are the tiny incremental things that over time will make a difference. And I'm glad that I did this, even though. Yeah, yay. Oh, shit. Ready? There's more. I told you there was more. I forgot about all of this. Speaking of designs, we got one. I forgot I made this. Something went wrong with something else that was printed. Okay, yeah, that's cold. That's cold. I could get down with that. Shit is fuck. I don't want to shit on big companies because, like, what's the point of that? Doesn't really help anyone. But Vistaprint, their test prints the ability to print straight and on 90-degree angles is just a completely impossible task. Do not ask me why. But in terms of a logo, where I want it to be, how I want it to look, what it needs to say, what it needs to be, I think this is as close as we've gotten to correct. Black hat, black box, white text, gold trim. And although this trim is so shitty and just not quality at all, I see what it needs to be. And from here, from just over here, it looks great. On some continuity up today. Let's go, dog. Let's get the job done. Yeah, I'm with this. I need a little bit more. Little bit more. Give it a little bit of a stretch. A stretchy mode. Yeah, this makes me pretty happy. You tell me what y'all think. Yeah. Bang. What's that saying? Yeah, I dig. Because yeah, I got the other guy right here. So this is just a change without the box. It's just boom. It's a little different. I dig it. I love it. Yeah, here we go. Now we talking side by side. It's probably going to be tough for you to see. But over here, we got a little bit of spaced out letterage. Nope. Right here, we got a bit of spaced out letterage. Over here, this is a bit tight. And why am I just take a picture of these and show them. Like, what am I doing? Put it on the screen. That's what I'll do. Just put it on the screen. Yeah, I'm a fan. So much of a fan that we're going to keep this on for the rest of the show. Yeah, double change today. So we got cards for a lifetime, and we got a new hat that's a black hat. Because I said, I don't know if I want to do a black hat, white. Just feels kind of boring. But I also wanted to do gold somewhere, and this might do it. This might actually do it. So how I feel about this tomorrow and the next day, we have no idea, but we do know there is a high likelihood that my mind will change. So we'll see, and I'll keep you posted on that one. That was the longest housekeeping segment ever. I didn't think that would take so long, but it's okay because we got a surprise. Yay. All right, so here we go. Ford Bronco. I am the new proud. You can't call it an owner because if you finance it, then the bank owns it. But okay, fine. I'm the new proud borrower of 2023 Ford Bronco. Yay. Went and picked it up yesterday. Went and picked it up at noon yesterday. There's so many thoughts, so many feels, and so much like reaction to it. On the drive up, it was the last day of driving my 14 Malibu, who had 207,000 kilometers on her. And she made it. She made it to Truro. I didn't listen to anything on the drive. It was a silent adventure. I was just thinking about just like, one, please car don't break down. Please tire don't pop on the way to getting this new update. God, that'd be a tragic story. But it brought out my nerves, and I just didn't necessarily feel safe driving that car. I've never had a car that long. The safety inspection was shortly overdue. I knew there was things about it that needed to be fixed. And because I don't know cars like that, you just don't know. And your small human is in the car. Like, all right, if I don't feel like this is the best thing I should be transporting a child in, then it needs to go. So I knew I had about a week before I needed to do it. Boom, everything come together. Great. We hop in the car, we head up, and I'm really just like thinking about all these moments that over the last 7.5 years of having this car. Like, I bought this car 8 months into having a food delivery business and no car. Like, I was delivering food to people on a bike, and my business was successful. It was working. And it like I said, it was never ooh, I want this car because yay, this is a car that brings me so much joy. It was like, yo, dude, this is a necessity. This was an essential. There was no fun really involved, no even feelings or emotions about, like, as someone who loves driving, it was like the most emotionless purchase ever of something of such magnitude. So although I kind of like, I don't want to say I like shit on the car, but I was never excited to get in it and drive. It was like eating the most boring, blandest, healthiest meals every day. No spices, just steamed rice, vegetables, and baked chicken. Like, so that's a bit of why this upgrade, this step up was so essential. But yeah, I was just having a moment of like, yo, there's a version of my life that was me kind of like drawing at straws or like grasping for air, like trying to keep my head above water. Did you hear that? And now, not that I've done enough work to get myself out of that space. And this feels like one of the last few things that was attached to like a young, I don't even like, just like, wild. What's the horse that just runs wild, and like, good luck taming it. Like, I was just all over the place, man. Just a hot mess. That car just reminded me of feeling like a hot mess. And then it gets old and you don't really care to take care of it in the ways that you should. Like, I just didn't have, it bred like a level of complacency and laziness that, I don't know, I never, you spend so much time in your car. So, is it something that makes you feel ways that you need to feel in order to make the most of this experience? And yeah, you're going from place to place, but you look at somebody's car, you look at the inside of somebody's car, like it's a pretty fair assessment and understanding of kind of how they live their life and what they do. I had shit falling off my car I didn't even care about, like, whatever, boom, moving on. I could see me having people around that I needed to just like, I needed to shed some of this old. I could see it in people, I could see it in things, and this car is like one of the last pieces of that, of like a previous stage of life. And if I'm really trying to move forward, what moves more forward than a vehicle? Like, how am I going into this next phase of life with all of this and holding on to this and this old thing that I know ain't really it? So it's more than a vehicle, and it's really a symbol of growth, a symbol of change, a symbol of evolution. To be able to finance a car of this cost and not have to worry about the credit check. Like, that never happened, ever. Never cared enough about my financial health to even consider really doing something about my credit. Like, so now to be able to do that, like, what? That shit is cold, bruh. So, you know, and I think that was part of why I was almost like, ugh, am I ready to do this? Because like it's like there's certain things that you leave behind, and you really leave parts of that life, that chapter of your life behind. And we almost sometimes want to bring certain things for like comfort to move us forward, but that should be heavy. It'd be old, it'd be stank. And there's far greater things up ahead that we need to spend and focus our time and energy on. So, I mean, yeah, I think there's like mad other stuff cool. Got the car. The sales guy was great. He was Indian. He told me a story about caring about my child and his children, and, you know, something that happened in his life where he refocused and really prioritized being a dad. And he said, if a little guy ever needs help with math, hit him up. Like, being smart is cool. Like, it was great. Like, that was dope. I've dealt with a bunch of other old white dudes. So like, all right, sure. And, yeah, it was great. Like, so all that stuff's kind of boring. Got in the car, drove back, didn't latch the trunk down completely in the back. So the drive was rather loud. I'm thinking, oh, fuck, is this what this car is going to sound like on a highway? I'm going to be driving this thing on a highway a lot. It's damn loud. Realized it wasn't closed. Cool, latch it down, stop at the bakery, Turkish bakery out in Bedford. Oh man, shouts to Golden Bakery. And got some of the most delicious baklava. And we got some pita bread, and we came home and made pizzas. And we put the top down, took the side panels out, and we rode in style. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. It couldn't have been more perfect. The opposite of today, it's raining and it's shitty outside. So it's the perfect first adventure. And then I just sat and stared at it for most of the evening, and it was great. So like that, like those are the rest of the details. Oh, I got a new car. But, you know, it's less about, you know, the thing and all the fucking warranty and paperwork and got a new key and this all that. And it's like, whatever, that don't matter. It's the fact that this vehicle really is a symbol of another step forward. I'm actually sitting up higher in my vehicle. Like, I see that as something like I've taken a level up in life. I can see things from a different perspective sitting up here. Like, I got a little step to get into the truck. Like, what? All those little tiny things where I could find and I could see growth and create opportunities to like, I'm a storyteller by nature. So I'm going to find the things that help me tell myself a story to help me get where I need to go. I'm going to just come up with it. So that's where my soul lies. I can't even like be hype. It's like, I almost want to be, but I almost feel like I should be, but I'm just like feel really calm. And also like, all right, time to get to work. Which I had to do last night. After all that, we made a fort upstairs. You get a 4-year-old to go to sleep in a fort for the first time on time. Ain't happening. So he was up much later than he should have been. And because he was up so early yesterday, there was no edit yesterday after recording. It was dad time. And then we went to get this car, left here at 11 o'clock. Like, he settles down, goes to sleep after 9. I'm like, bruh, I do not want to edit this. I don't want to do any, do you see this day that I just had? No, it's a Friday night. I am not sitting on my computer and working. Are you out of your fucking mind? What? That's like what a small, like the tiniest part of me was saying. And the whole other bit was like, you see this truck you just parked in the damn driveway? How the fuck are you going to pay for that thing if you think you going and picking it up and then coming home and going to sleep? Bro, are you sick? That sat much more overwhelmingly on and above me. So I sit down and I get to it. 38-minute episode. So I know I'm here for an hour and a half and I'm tired. Yeah. All right. Get through the first, drag myself through the first however long, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. I'm like, all right, let me get to the third. Like it's how, so here's how when I get into this, I don't want to do nothing and I got to figure out how to mentally, I try to break it up into little parts that are a bit more digestible and manageable, right? So, okay, cool. I got 38 minutes. Let's do some math. Split that in the third. When I'm at the 10-minute mark, because I don't want to look at 38 like 40. 40 feels like way more. All right, cool. So let's break it down in at 38. It's like 38 and change. All right, cool. 39. Break that in the third. That's 13. Get to 13 minutes. Whew. All right, I'm at 10. Bang, get to 13 minutes. And then, all right, cool. Go ahead. Get you up, walk around, get you a little snack if you want. Do what you got to do, and then come back and sit down. All right, cool. I'm at 13 minutes. I'm looking at it's 25 more. Yuck, this is gross. Then I look up at the clock, and it's 9:42. I was like, all right, 18 minutes. I was like, all right, do 10 minutes. So try to get to 23 minutes by 10 o'clock. I was like, all right, bet. So boom, 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 get to it. Got to maybe, 25, 26 minutes, 28 minutes or something. I was somewhere in there. So I had about 10-ish. I was like, oh, well, put your head down for the next 5 minutes and get it to under 5. So this is how, in basketball, this is kind of how the coach would talk to us. Like if we was down 15, 20 in the second quarter, all right, let's close the half. Let's get to single digits. Let's try to get it to whatever. All right, you go into the third quarter, you down 20, you 3 minutes left. All right, let's get it down to 15. Let's get it down to 14 before we go into the fourth. All right, we get into the fourth, we down 14. If in the first 3 minutes we could get it under 10, all right, bet. Now we in a game. And so I was doing a bit of that in my mind, like trying to just power through it because I was like, bro, I don't have it. I'm so tired. My brain was like, and not even I didn't want to do it. Like my eyes hurt. My head was hurting. I'm looking at the screen. Like, you know, when you do, and I watched it happen and I processed the information. I just like didn't react to the edit. It's like, and then so you're doing it twice over. It was like stuff like that was happening where I was like, oh, I could give myself any excuse to just pack it up and call it a day. No, that's not, no. If you're going to go upstairs, sit outside, have a snack, twirl around, smoke, whatever you got to do, but you got about 10 minutes to get your shit together and get back down here, bro. Like we not for making excuses and we're not doing that right now. Bang, boom, locked in, finished it up, looked at it, very happy, satisfied with myself, knew I had to do it. And, you know, the whole time before I started, I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I just want to stop. The doubt just sat there. But it was, and if that truck wasn't in the driveway, I could maybe handled yesterday a little bit differently. But it's sitting there, and how much joy this small child had that we have a convertible truck. He could just run around and stick his head out, that car is fun. It's fun for him. All right, well, I guess. and it'd be that. Like, all right, what's bigger than me? What's outside of me? What's more important than me? The amount of joy, all right, cool. The cool things we can now do because all right, bet. Like, just shift it from my own wants and desires and feels and just make it about something bigger than yourself. That little human will do it. And he did. So I banged it. out. That was 18. That's done. So we just keep moving. But I almost didn't. Damn it, I almost didn't. So I don't know what kind of techniques y'all use to re-trick your mind when your mind starts telling you some bullshit, like what it is that you do to shift it, to tighten up. Yeah, I play a little math game in my head. Cut it, break it down, smaller bits, chop away at these smaller bits. Athlete brain, transferable skills. That shit's coming soon too. You ain't even ready for that. That's another back pocket one. Ooh, save it. Save it for them though. Save it. Yeah. That's my Bronco and my perseverance. That's what I got for you today. It's a Saturday. Whatever day it is for you, I hope you enjoy it. I'm about to go enjoy. I took the back panels off. It started raining. Although the panels are back on, they're not on appropriately. And what I will not do on the first 24 hours of having this vehicle is break some shit because I don't know how to fix it. YouTube helped me. Ford made a nice, beautiful video. I know how to put them on. I know how to take them off. But there's just one thing. So we're just going to go down to the dealer, get some snacks, get that checked out, come back home, have some pizza, enjoy this Saturday. That's what I'm on. I'm Terrence Taylor. This is MiSuNDERStoOd. These are 2 peace signs. I send you all the peace. I appreciate you for hanging out, listening. I hope this was helpful. I hope you wrote some notes. I hope you mind fuck yourself into being a bit more successful and productive in your day. Or you mind fuck yourself into relaxing and taking the time to care for yourself. Whatever it is, this motherfucker's powerful. Use it wisely.
My daddy makes out. And his name is Terrence Taylor. And I took those pictures.